Chris Hansen. My whole body is just completely, utterly being taken over by psychotronic microwaves. Earlier it said, we're putting a triple beam on them. Making it sound like like a drug dealer thing with these Satanists through this microwaves. That's what the voice of Skull said from HICKAM Air Force Base. Oh, we're putting a triple beam on them. It's a drug culture anyways. Satan deceived the nations by sorcery, pharmakia. Then it was saying stuff about my family. It's been talking to these Satanists through it for hours and hours and hours. They've been working through it. It's like they're channeling through this stuff into my brain. I guess that's what Dr. Robert Duncan, this EEG cloning, kind of what he means by it. They had blasphemies of the Holy Spirit going through my head hundreds of times while I was sleeping in the chair, just pushing it through, forcing my brain to think a different way, just like steering it like a car, just steering all through the back of my head right now. There's just like riotous frequencies, and my whole back of my brain feels like a knot, like it's just all jumbled up, and it's laughing across the sky from HICKAM Air Force Base's computer voice to skull coming from across the sky, from the Air Force Base over there. Obviously it's their control center. It comes from there for years now. To the point where I'm getting memories from a year ago, 2 years ago, of the psychotronic microwave attacks that have been taking place on me, and I'm reposting them. They're hanging on to these posts that I made like trophies, like a serial killer would hang on to a newspaper clipping of somebody they murdered. They're hanging on to these posts of my torture here, but nobody's doing anything about it, and they continue to torture me daily. Not only are they doing nothing about it, but they're actually blocking it and covering it up so they can do it more. All my messengers, all my targeted individual groups have been blocked. Like about 14 groups, they're all blocked. They have been for like a week now, since the 23rd. It's the 29th now, so 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 6 days now they've been blocked. In the meantime, I'm just being brutally tortured. Just brutally tortured by direct energy weapons attacks. I got nowhere to post it but Facebook. And they're saying, oh, all your targeted groups are on our page. We own Facebook. That's what it's saying across the sky. And we can shut you down and shut any group we want you down. You're all on our system. That's what it's saying. There was a person doing child abuse. I tried posting it, and they blocked all my messengers. I tried posting what they're doing to me. They're blocking all the targeted groups. The news hangs up on me. The police department falsifies police reports when you go to make a police report about it. I read some lady shot at two cell phone tower workers while they were trying to repair a cell phone tower, terrorist cell tower. They're giving people where they got no out. And it keeps saying across the sky, We got to do something to make an uprising in America. We got to do something to trigger it. They're doing this stuff on purpose to try to cause a civil war so they can come in with the military and take us over. In the meantime, they're creating all these security jobs because they can't come and take us over because we all got guns. So they're creating all these security jobs so they can make everybody a security guard and they can call the police so they feel like they're the police. And they're slowly turning it into a police country where everybody's guarding everything. They're using us to take us over. And in the meantime, all these Satanists are coming up around us like terrorist cell groups. They've been in the country all along. And the Democrats, I've always been a Democrat. It's now they've like flipped the Constitution and they're saying, oh, it's all the Democrats' fault. And the Republicans are like trying to run the whole show. And it's just nothing but a bunch of Satanists in there now. A bunch of pedophile, baby raping Satanists that are committing child trafficking and everything else from what we read all over their system. You know. It's the 29th of November 2019. It's Chris Hansen. It's 4:29 right now on the microwave, which is probably backwards because they like to flip the screen around. That way it makes the room look all backwards and everything's on the other side, so they can manipulate the scene even more. Live from HICKAM Air Force Base over by the Honolulu Airport. Also comes up the street from the Coast Guard base. They're all side by side. Psychotronic microwave direct energy weapons. Another thing, they've been focusing DARPA or something right directly into both of my shoulder sockets, where I can't even hardly move my arm or my shoulder without extreme severe pain. And it's laughing now, saying meanie, this computer voice. And it's coming right from HICKAM Air Force Base over on the west. In the meantime, they've been targeting me with these, over here on Nuuanu across the street, they got these towers, Nuuanu School. They've been blasting them things in the back of my head for hours. Multiple directions. They're using these towers on me. It's a record of it.